from the team last year, 2 years ago?
I think they've got 3 because I think they said they had 9 new caps. And so they may not have played in the 24s before, but there's a couple of guys who played for the New Zealand men's team last year in Malaysia. So
yeah, right. That's true.
And then there's a rundown. New Zealand's only had the one game, won at 3-0 against Argentina. Mm-hmm. Aussies had 2 and put them both away.
Both wins, yeah. What's prison time?
Only one, 0 and 1 minute.
That's unusual, and it probably was Ben Robinson, I'd say. Was it? I don't know.
But that's the way the New Zealand Australian teams would like to have it. Is they're trying not to foul people because it's just too expensive spending that much time in the sin bin.
Yeah, very true.
Or the prison, as
luckily there's no bail. You don't have to pay to get out of prison. Bail, was it?
Maybe you guys should start charging them. I mean, you've got a beer fund for the end of the week you've got to fill up. So.
Well, no, refs don't drink beer. It's a common misunderstanding. We're very responsible. No, we actually are. There's been a crackdown on that, making sure refs considered as athletes as well, because we don't want refs here who are unfit and unable to ref a game, because obviously you ruin experiences for players who spend a year of their life training. So yeah, there is no beer fund. Okay, back to I had to just clear that up in case someone complains. Back to the game. This will be an exciting game. This is the gold and silver teams from Malaysia, so let's see how they compete in this first game.
And Ben and I try and do our very best to be unbiased commentators, unlike a couple of clowns from New Zealand who are given the alternative, extremely biased, one-eyed commentary from New Zealand. We're the level-headed grown-ups around here.
Probably more boring as well.
I'm sitting here in a very, very yellow T-shirt, which is still making me feel quite uncomfortable. There's Estevan, Steve-O, as we've redubbed him in Australia.
The Bulldozer.
Originally from Colombia, plays at the Sydney club in New South Wales. I have to try and catch that guy in my team. Sometimes he's as much of a nightmare as he looks.
Australia here just done a great drive, putting New Zealand under pressure. New Zealand kind of is having to absorb that, and they've done well to not have a goal scored from that really good, intense drive up the left side. Advantage puck to New Zealand.
Steve-O knocks that down. He's got a huge pass, but he's got the ability, the acceleration, the power to catch his own passes. New Zealand, they're just putting it into his own player's knee.
It's nice hockey here, stick on puck, and just like, that's a bit bargy there. We'll see what happens there.
Ben Robinson in the number 8, not to be confused with my colleague here, Ben Richards. There's a complaint from Sydney. There's far too many Bens involved in the conversation.
As a Ben, we don't mind the complaints. It means that we're making an influence.
As long as they're not complaining about the non-existent beer fund that definitely doesn't exist. Right?
Yeah. There isn't one. 100%.
Sorry, I did get a list of the who's sitting out this game. Nick Hind, number 3 for Australia, has taken a rest, and Jack Daly, number 11. The New Zealanders have given Nathan Marshall a rest. I can see him on the other side there, quite frankly, horrendous moustache. And Ryan Locke looks like he's relaxing out the back with a deck chair of some sort.
Yeah, Ryan's had an injury during this comp. For the New Zealanders back at home, he was playing rugby and had a ball thrown in his hand, and he hurt his hand. So.
And Jack Daly, rugby player.
What happened to Jack Daly?
Jack Daly for Australia is sitting it out. Who did you say who had a?
That was Ryan Locke. Ryan Locke. Sorry.
Oh, Ryan Locke's.
Did I say Jack Daly? Did I?
Yeah,
I'm so good with names.
I'm very confused. And I'll give a special shout out to Josiah Hartley. I know his family are watching from Cairns. They're putting up watch party photos the other day. Number 2, he's built out of pipe cleaners, but he's a tough little guy and he's got a great skill set.
He's 90% rubber.
Yeah.
We're going great advantage puck there, but it was flicked straight into first Aussie player.
Yeah. the New Zealanders making sure they stay all over Stevo. Stevo, you might notice, is playing for the Australian team, but the organisers have also listed him in the Argentinian team at one point, and I believe he also made one of the women's under-24 teams on the official scoreboard at one point. It's a slight tech failure there, but
He also has a Colombian flag on his ID.
oh yeah. So I think he's pretty much playing for everybody.
Yeah. Mickey there on this left wall, looking pretty hard.
Both teams are going to need to be careful there in that heavy contact. That, is it barging? Is it obstruction? It's so hard to avoid doing it.
So the gloving foul against New Zealand here. New Zealand and Aussie just moves up the pool another 3 metres. Ben there swimming wide, flicks it out to his offside halfback, they call it in Aussie.
Dangerous move. That's not characteristic of the Australian.
You have the risk for the biscuit, they say, but didn't come off their time.
And then ended up back where they started. So there's a Mickey on the wall there again. There's two Australian number ones. Or was it a number 7? Maybe it's a bad one. Jacob Brown. I've been sitting next to Jacob's dad, Ian Brownie, up in the stands for the last couple of days.
Daniel's doing really well in the back line for New Zealand. You see he's stopping those drives up against Esteban. It's their left side. So nice work there by Daniel. He's there with the black sphere, black Australian mask, and the white. Another bunch here for Australia. Ben takes it, has a little swim, flicks into a little gap in the middle. Alex there probably. Another call's been made. A few calls. A free arm against Australia. Probably by, I think, Alex Barker.
New Zealand has taken the opportunity to sub 3 people in.
They're setting up pretty aggressively by the looks of it. New Zealand. Big drive.
Are they going for a horns? No, not quite. Just a...
I'm not sure what you're talking about. What's the horns? Nice.
I've been told off for telling off too many state secrets of really obvious moves that came from the 90s. I don't think there's state secrets anymore.
I think people like to think that how they play is a secret, but no, it's not. Okay, infringement against Australia.
So stick infringement.
Oh, yeah, against Australia.
Australians put in a full sub.
A very aggressive advantage puck by New Zealand, sitting up in between some of the Aussie players. Oh, nicely done by number 12 there, Mickey. He's a really good knockdown, Mickey, and he just showed it.
It was a great sweep for an Australian forward to save their backs.
If I was the New Zealanders, I would not be flicking it around Mickey.
Mitchell Thomas Beck there, the captain, number 9. Played in KL last year in the New Zealand men's team.
A little squash there for number 6 Rocco.
Right.
Holding the barrier. Oh, that's a rookie move, guys. Oh, so just for people at home, you can't grab the barrier and use it to leverage yourself on the wall. You can push against it, but if you grab it and it's too much of an unfair.
On the top of it, right, like a suitcase.
Yeah, if it has a hand on it, anything that gives you leverage, it's called grabbing the barrier. It's just unfair. You have to be in a better position on the bottom of the pool. Here we go.
Turn off there by Thomas Prothero. Sorry, Ramswater. Getting my 13s mixed up.
Ben here, there's a drive.
There he goes again. He's going to try and drive that 90 degree.
Nice turn by New Zealand.
All over him. And I mean that as a compliment. You can see the New Zealanders, they're trying to set the puck to drive at the goal, and the Australians just aren't letting them do it. They're putting big numbers on the bottom.
There's some really big boys in the Australian team, and they're really good at defence. They're down low, and they're strong on the puck. Majority of New Zealand's goals are runaways, with space, and they just have the numbers to finish the goals off. So it's something that is helpful for New Zealand to be in their own half and then do a drive, because then they have more space to finish these goals off. Here we go. Some subs going out. Foul's been called against New Zealand. Aussie setting up. Esteban on the right side. Timeout New Zealand. There's Nick Healy, first time coaching a New Zealand team. He's a co-coach in KL, I believe. Yeah, really good player, lots of knowledge, and has coached lots of other teams within New Zealand. And another coach here, Amar, originally from Colombia, living in Western Australia. Amazing coach, really, really talented and experienced, and plays. They both coaches play in the men's team for Australia and New Zealand. So what do you think Amar was saying there?
I have no idea.
he would have been telling them, I reckon it's going to be a big drive. I think that everyone's had a bit of a break. They're going down, and they won't come up until they either score a goal or the puck gets off to the side or towards one of the walls.
You see the Australians lining up there. Centre back, I think it's probably Josiah, and they're taking it in. One offside back is there to save them if it all turns to custard, which it hasn't.
There's some numbers down here. This is looking dangerous for New Zealand. Ben does a turn, another drive. Aussie has numbers down.
Getting it to Steve-O's are always a good idea, I find. Simply because the man is an absolute specimen.
Oh, here we go.
Off the tin. Refs are calling something.
Okay. It's hard to tell from the video. Hopefully they can do a replay if anyone's listening.
The refs are going to do a refs timeout, have a bit of a chat and work out who did something naughty.
Oh, here we go. Let's watch this. Let's see how this first initial stop here. Puck goes across. Looks like it's a stick. I feel like that's legal. It looks legal to me. Unless they're looking at a different kind of
something earlier.
Cool.
So, no, it's against Australia. The refs have agreed.
Yeah, okay. If that was a... in that case, if that was off the glove of the last New Zealand player, they would have done a penalty goal. I was saying right on the edge of the goal tray.
It's right on the tin.
An almost certain goal. I would have said probably certain goal if it didn't hit the glove.
The Australian forwards must have just gloved it accidentally, driving towards that goal.
It's unfortunate. New Zealand, good flick to the forward. Got a few. It's busy ball in the pool here. Real busy. Players down.
Thomas Ramsbottom in there doing a great job controlling it, getting it up to his forwards. Carlos Ralph handing it back to one of his other forwards. Unfortunately, New Zealand's lost the possession of given it to Australia, but they have pinned them in their, near their corner. But regrettably close to the Australian.
So looking like this is a great game so far.
Yeah, this is full on.
Unbelievable. It's number 8. That's not Ben, is it? What's 8?
8's Carlos. No, sorry, that's New Zealand. Number 8 is Ben Robinson.
Oh yeah, Ben, a vital member of the team. But Aussie's a wild, diverse team, so they have a good chance of defending here. Esteban putting in some extra effort here.
Oh, just went up at the wrong moment there. No, but it didn't matter. The refs have called advantage puck for an illegal knockdown by Australia.
Illegal knockdown. Amar here calling a team timeout to Australia.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that little they had this big long stick. The technical guys had this big long stick that they could shove in the middle of the team talk. Has a camera and a microphone in it.
Yeah,
so you can kind of listen in on the team talk.
Yeah, I'm sure about how that went. Here we go. This is what they're doing. The cameraman's right in there in the face of Amar.
Are we good for backs?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. We're going to bet these. We're going to still shoot the 2 forwards that we have.
Yep.
We're going to stay down and we're going to clear it. And we're going to keep it there. Yes, it's 1 minute or 2? 2? Yeah, we're going to keep it there. Okay? Come on, boys. Okay? Aware and tough.
Okay, so Ben Robinson got 2 minutes there.
Maybe unsportsmanlike. I'm not sure what the call was.
It's probably flicking. Unsportsmanlike teams to most of these, someone's flicked someone a bit.
in the body or the head. Yeah. Well, that's some wise words from Amar. He's a smart man. Keep it simple. Aussie boys, not the smartest. At the
I'm not going near that joke.
Okay.
You're on your own, fella.
No.
All 12 guys down. Amar's just telling them to they've got 4 guys sitting on the side. They've got 5 guys in the water. They need to muck around a little bit for another minute. Just keep New Zealand out, but they can play the bench.
Yeah, so another foul against Australia. So they're doing well to defend, but they're just probably just panicking a bit and just causing a few fouls.
Another gloving foul.
You can't afford
I'll be
to
honest,
do that.
I'm not seeing it on the feed, but
Come
it's
on,
going to have
guys.
as good a
Change
ref.
camera, please. Here we go.
There we go.
Nice flick here.
Shovel
Flick
under
through.
the body,
Oh.
shovel under the body of the next guy, and then all of a sudden you're on the tin.
Keep in position.
Centre, straight to Steve-O.
Their first flick, I think it was probably the first flick. It looked like it hit the glove of the first New Zealand player, and I think the refs might have called that.
Oh, okay.
Or potentially could have been another one after that.
Steve-O's taking the sub, and
Mickey hops on.
Mickey, thank you.
Number 6 is Rocco, passes up to Mickey, both living in Brisbane, Gold Coast area. Queenslanders.
Very tight turn the New Zealand guys have learned how to do. It was pretty cool. That was Carlos Ralph again. Fraser Smith Rice, sorry. Mitchell Thomas Beck right in there. Just so much. There's so many guys on the bottom that half of them are getting bent in half, just trying to make enough space for them to sit on the bottom, because the New Zealand and Australians are packing themselves so tightly around each other that there just isn't enough room to get flat on the bottom and actually stretch out.
Good flick up here to Mickey. Who's that behind him?
That's Sam Pav Smith just sitting there in the burglar's position.
Oh. Sam, prestigious bloodline, him and Ben, both really good hockey players. Nice work here. Shout out to Ben if he's listening, but he's probably listening to other podcasts. Here we go. Against New Zealand, Aussie has a puck.
2 minutes 30 to go. First half, still 0-0. Finally poised, but the puck has been on the tray at both ends. That's a nice move.
Both teams waiting for that mistake from the opposition team, I think. That was really, really good, and I think the first team that makes a big mistake will have a goal conceded.
Yeah, it was Ben Robinson again, just getting his team going, just taking out 2 New Zealanders with a sweet underbody move and getting it out into space where the Australians want it.
Max Barker here in the middle, keeping position, trying to find his players. New Zealand doing well to get to the corner.
Yeah, it's
driving up the wall.
almost retreated to go to the corner. There's that spot that Pav Smith was sitting in before that, was kind of burgling it off the Australians. Presumably they're kind of trying to block the Australians from being able to start a switch. Just make it so dangerous for them that they choose not to do it. Refs timeout. Refs are going to have a chat about some things.
I've had a message
Definitely not the beer fund.
From Kevin saying, I'm pretty sure Mars is from Barcelona. I don't believe that's correct. He lived in Barcelona, but I don't think he is.
Didn't Mar come from Colombia back in the day? He played with me in Sydney when he first moved over.
Yeah. Well, that's right. I might be wrong. This is good. Fact checking. We'll have to ask Amar when he comes out of the pool. But if anyone else wants to message, that would be good.
Luckily, there's only about 1,000 Colombian dudes playing underwater hockey in Australia, so we'll probably get confirmation pretty soon.
Yeah, that's good. So, half-time. It's been a good game so far. Is it half-time? No, it's team timeout.
It's 1 minute 33 to go. The refs were just kind of sorting something out. They've decided it's a gloving foul against one of those teams that are out there.
Against New Zealand, what it looks like.
Against New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's a moment for Australia. They'll be wanting to put one in.
This done two.
And that's a warning. The refs have, that's the you're being warned right now.
Team warnings for both for gloving, which is interesting. Okay. It's not really something I would do as a ref, but
it depends on how egregious the gloving is, I suppose.
Big flick across the goal tray, which is good. New Zealand this is where they do really well, so I don't want to jinx Aussie, but they have numbers down, and from their goal tray, they typically do some
that's
really
a
good
great
swims.
intercept there. Daniel Hoglinger. His little sister was playing today too.
Barging call against Australia, number
6, I think. Rocco Thomason.
Against New Zealand. Sorry, against New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
I'm just getting my teams messed up. I don't know where my allegiances lie.
That'll be Daniel Hoglinger there. Again. Do a good thing, do a bad thing. All right, New Zealand has got to run here. They've used their formation to do what it's supposed to do, and they laid it off for the next person screaming through there. But Steve-O has read it beautifully, and then the refs have read it even better because they got there before Steve-O did. Illegal knockdown.
They're calling the refs. I must say, like
by Australia.
The refs are calling up these fouls, which is great, but they just need the game flow a little more just to see what happens next.
Yeah, well, New Zealand was screaming forward at the point when the ref started waving, so...
Aussie hit to the middle, big drive, fast swim. He's a quick boy, this guy.
That was a great read of the play. Like it looks like a risky move, but he put it into space. You know, he's running flat and hard. He's got the gas on the New Zealand guy, and it's all the way now to the opposition corner now.
Who was that who swam?
Oh, I couldn't see the number, sorry.
I feel like it might have been...
Why don't we give Alex Barker the credit for that one? He certainly was playing very well in that last game.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I'm waiting to see Jack Penrose do something cool where I can actually see it. Jack and I play together in the New South Wales team. And he and his dad and I went off to Istanbul last night and played hockey with the local club.
Enjoy that?
Yeah. It was a little rough, I'll be honest, but they're nice people. A long way to go for a hockey, couple hours of hockey.
Shout out to Ben Rupnig.
Another Ben?
Yeah.
How many more Bens can we get?
Hockey player, yeah.
Ben Stepkovich, I haven't mentioned him yet.
Yeah, that's true. Ben Stepkovich. Ben Foreman.
The sexiest man alive, according to his wife, today on Facebook. So, and that's nice for him.
Wow.
Stepkovich, yeah.
Yeah, well, he is quite an attractive man, I would say. Has to turn down advances all the time from people, I would say.
Australia's leading expert on quolls.
Quolls, yeah, quolls. If you don't know what a quoll is, it's, I don't want to say it wrong, but it's kind of like a large marsupial rat thing. That's probably a really bad example, but they're quite rare, quite a few of them in Australia.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything mean about the Australian wildlife in case it eats me, so...
Yeah, true.
I'll just say it's a cute little marsupial.
Huntsman spiders can go.
Probably poisonous.
Jump in a hole though. I don't like spiders. Both teams looking like they're working pretty hard. It's been a really cool game, to be honest. Both teams, in each other's halves. A few riffing calls, slowing the game down a little bit, but really cool to see if teams can keep going wide, finding space, big swims, double teams.
I feel like both teams are playing within themselves. Not that they're not putting in the effort, but no one's panicking. Like they're all like, okay, we've got a system, we've got a plan here, we're going to execute that plan. Okay, well, the other team's messing it up, but no one's panicking. They're not doing. No one's doing dumb stuff.
This is an age-old rivals, aren't they?
Yeah, the New Zealand team lined up right in front of the commentary box here. So New Zealand and white will be going from the right-hand side of your screen, and the Aussies in very dark green caps, black sticks, and very dark green togs. Coming from the left-hand side of your screen.
10 seconds. Refs are ready. Players are ready. Let's see this big strike.
Oof, that's a big collision. Number 5 for New Zealand, they're possibly in danger of being called for barging on Steve-O. Just hazardous for your health to do it, but the refs don't like it either. Oh, a nice little pass out to Steve-O.
Dangerous man to try tackle.
He'll have 3 New Zealanders on him, and he'll keep going forward.
He's done a really good job to break the team.
Recycling into the centre every time. I think New Zealand's got out the back door.
That's some amazing play there.
Again, this game is so close. Refs are calling a thing. What are they calling, Ben?
Ref timeout at the moment. But yeah, Esteban is one of those players. Esteban is just a player. Is what do you call him? He's that kind of
X factor pass.
Yeah, breakthrough player. You pass it to him and he just causes mayhem. Finds holes, creates holes. Teams usually have to put like multiple players on him to tackle him because he's that strong. So it gets New Zealand that they create other holes by having two people in one spot. So yeah, it's a great player to have in the team.
He's a great guy to have in front of you when you're playing back in the New South Wales Sydney system, because I know he's going to suck in so many guys. If that puck comes back to me, I just have to take it sideways, and there's going to be acres of space somewhere. Because
come on, camera.
12 guys down. Right in front of the New Zealand goal. Got a great view of the refs back there. Again, New Zealand unable to clear it. And now, of course, by the time I've actually said that, Australia's bringing it back into the centre.
Yeah.
And that's danger moment. That puck had been slid sideways to Steve-O. That would have been a goal for all money.
Such a common thing to...
And it's still... No, the refs have stopped play.
Number 5, 1 minute. Against New Zealand. Oh, number 10, 1 minute.
Number 10, yeah. So the New Zealanders are holding up 5.
Who's 10?
New Zealanders are holding up 5 fingers because they're reminding each other we're now playing with 5 players. Number 10 is Harrison Brosnan.
Oh, Harrison.
Good work, Harry. Didn't catch what he did there, but I'm sure he'd be annoyed with himself. The Australians look like they poked that in, but it's still going.
New Zealand doing really well to defend these strong drives.
But Australia is doing so well at not letting them out the gate. You know, they're getting it out a little bit, but not very far. They're not clearing it. And Australia are putting them straight back under the same level of pressure they've just got out of. Referees are saying that's against Australia for an illegal knockdown. It's a great idea by the referee to wear number 19. That means that none of his colleagues will be able to throw him out because you can't signal 19 very easily.
Okay, so we've got some information about Amar. Born in Colombia, Bogota, Colombia, and then moved to Barcelona, Spain in his late teens.
Oh, okay.
So Kevin wasn't completely wrong. He was right about that, but originally from Colombia.
All right, so Kev's not wrong.
And he's a triple citizen as well.
Just for the record, he's not right either.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's typically not very right. Like he's a triple. Okay, let's go back to the game.
I just like to put out that the name Chisholm is a Scottish name, not an Irish name. But somehow Kev's managed to get himself in the Irish team.
Yeah. New Zealand's doing a great drive here.
I've probably just selected on his beard alone. It is a magnificent beard.
He does lose about 20 years when he shaves it off, though.
He probably goes about 3 knots faster too.
I'd say it would help with the speed, but he is reasonably slow at the moment. So I think without the beard, then he would probably gain enough to be
maybe be fast.
He could probably be as fast as under 19s.
But wouldn't anyone recognise him?
Yeah, exactly.
Another New Zealander sent out. It's Harry Brosnan again. Really racking up the fines.
Oh, is he sent out again, or is it this? Oh wow. Sorry, I was too busy talking about Kevin's beard.
I think he's got another minute there.
Great little turn there.
Oof.
Position.
Didn't put the afterburners on there, and the Australian number 9 has burgled him.
From South Australia.
Oh, is it Mike Harris?
Mike Harris is doing really well.
Yeah. Played with Mike for the New South Wales team for about 10 minutes before he blew his shoulder out with a really weird injury at Nationals one year, he's done very well to kind of rehab that and come back for it, and it's taken a great deal of work and tenacity for him to be here, I think.
New Zealand here holding the puck in the corner, absorbing pressure, getting some subs in, which would be really helpful at the moment. Aussie putting lots of pressure on. Aussie having a bit of space in the back line, which is a great use of their formation. But New Zealand drives it to their far wall. Calls been made against New Zealand. New Zealand getting...
Oh, another one being sent out. Number 1.
Number 5.
Number 5, sorry. Number 5 is getting 1 minute for New
Zealand. Is that Kalen?
That is, no, it's Sam Pav Smith is getting a minute, sitting next to Harry, but Harry's getting straight back in any second, I'm getting the feeling.
And New Zealand do well to be done to 4 people. Aussie giant. Oh, calls were made.
Oh, over the line, New Zealand breaking. And somehow the ref is going to throw him out. He should be getting thrown out at this point. They're right on the 5 metre line already.
He's just going to get a warning for talking back to the ref.
He's the captain. He's allowed to, be polite.
Has to be polite though. I think he just probably was a bit too aggressive.
Mitchell Thomas Beck, yeah.
I think it was really helpful just to give a couple more seconds for the boys.
Maybe.
Well played.
All right, that's the Australian shark attack I'm used to seeing kill me. Just a lot of dudes on the bottom hitting
big
me hard.
flick into the goal tray.
Steve-O's put that in the goal.
Has it?
And yes, they've awarded it. Esteban Vivas.
Yeah,
absolute weapon.
Good use of the 6 versus 5 there. Typically, it seems that when people have an extra player than another team, they don't utilise it. So actually doing that is actually really impressive. You get a little bit relaxed. You're like, oh, we have 6, and you only have 5. But to actually take it on and use it.
Just threaded the needle through the middle of the New Zealand players.
Esteban Bulldozer.
Another New Zealander has been thrown out. Sampav Smith has still got about 30 seconds on it. Fraser Smith-Rice, it's the double barrel last names. I'm starting to think that may not be the greatest idea.
I'm not going to attempt to say people's last names. Way too dyslexic.
It could be a lot worse. The first game I tried to call was the Turkish game, and I've got to be honest, I hope no one got upset with me.
Okay, here we go. Aussie finding these gaps in the New Zealand formation.
Huge flick at the goal. He's going to... No, he didn't get it. I thought he was going to slide that in under the letterbox.
The calls were made. It looks interesting. I feel like that flick was into the player. So it might be against Australia, but then they might also be calling another foul here.
It's a ref's time out at the moment, so they're going to work out which one happened first.
It'd be cool if we could see a replay, if anyone is listening.
I feel like that puck landed safely. It was just a massive flick. Do you think it caught someone on the way through?
Well, the initial flick at the goal try, I think, might have hit someone.
Okay.
But they're going back to a stick infringement against New Zealand.
Okay, timeout. Nick Healy's calling a timeout from the bench there. Lamar's straight in there. I think he got into the pool far quicker than Nick did.
He's going to be talking to his boys about how to attack, utilise the 5-man or 4-man still.
Yeah, New Zealand looking very fragile at the moment. Apart from the goal that Steve-O just put in, they're right on the back foot again. It's almost like an action replay again, and any gap someone can slide a puck through is going to be on the tin or close enough to it that any random error is going to put it in. I imagine Nick's telling them to kind of settle down, play the game plan. Yeah, there's a lot of hands being pushed down, palms down. Nick's, of course, I think he's the captain, the reigning world champion captain of the New Zealand team.
Okay, back to it.
All 12 down.
Sam Pav just hops back in the pool now. You see him jump in and
Fraser Smith-Rice has got another 5 seconds to go. He'll be back in any second, so it's now 6-on-6 again. Although, frankly, if you've got Steve on your team, it's really 7.
So it seems like the teams are just, both teams causing fouls there for gloving, I believe.
Yeah, refs telling everyone off for gloving. I know that's the third equal puck I've seen in the last couple of days. You don't see them for ages, and that's the third one I've had. The last couple have been the puck going out of play. Like, I think it's gone over the wall somewhere, but it's kind of bounced off someone to get there, and then I think the other time it might have got jammed under the wall.
Yeah, that's an equal one.
You don't see them too often these days.
Lots of calls being made. I'm not super happy with all the calls. I would like to see the game progress a bit more. Obviously, if teams are fouling, then they're fouling. But if we can get this game flowing, it'll be more enjoyable to watch for sure.
There's not a lot of fouling going on. It's just pucks bouncing off stuff that's not supposed to bounce off just because these guys are so close to each other and their hand speed's so quick.
Yeah, it's the age-old thing. Are they cheating or competing? You know, and if you're competing, let the small stuff go and let the game flow. Kind of rhymed, actually. That's quite good.
What's that one?
Legal use of free arm.
Okay, so free arm call against the Australians.
I'm too busy
New
looking at
Zealand
the
gets
screen.
another 3 metres of dubious pull space, but now has all 6 Australians in front of them.
Back to 6 players, which is good.
That's Mitchell Thomas Beck in the middle there, throwing it up the guts. No, that's him out the wide actually, sorry. No, that's number 3. Again, another beautiful turn, Fraser Smith-Rice.
Good tackle, good patience.
Screaming up the outside like a good New Zealand winger should.
Interesting foul here. Advantage, legal stop for New Zealand. Jack Daly is walking past the commentating booth.
Jack Daly having a rest. He's got he must have split his cheek. He's got a little band-aid thing to hold his cheek wound together by the look of it. A little bit of a black eye underneath that maybe. Probably pretty tender to put a mask on just where that is.
Nice flick wide.
Just get Australian mask.
Oh,
There you go, Eric. There's your plug.
Australian mask, yeah.
I'll expect my check in the mail.
Oh, nice
That's a
knockdown there.
Great knockdown. Was it Mickey again?
Yeah, but flicked it. I think that might have been Josiah actually.
Oh, okay.
But it was pushed back to the New Zealand player, which actually did an amazing drive of the goal. Aussie here just taking him to the corner.
Australian number 7 there, Jacob Brown, doing a great job just eating some time until his mates come to help him. Just not panicking, just doing the bare minimum to keep it away from the New Zealander and misdirect them just enough to, make that attack kind of dissipate.
2 New Zealanders sitting inside the Australian formation, putting a bit of havoc on them.
Yeah, which that New Zealand number 7, I think, right in amongst the Australian backs, which is really annoying. Calum DeVos, I think, if I read the cap number correctly. Yeah. New Zealanders trying to straighten that up, but Steve-O's all over them. All the way to the far corner. There'll be all types of dark thuggery going on down there. New Zealand trying to reset. They want to bring it across the pool, but Australia's kind of marking them. And so they're being forced to take it back up the guts again. Steve-O making a little break there. Just enough to mess up whatever the New Zealanders were trying to do. Oh, no, he's burgled it straight underneath him. That was changed direction. He should have just kept going for that wall. Great back tackle there. Number 3, Fraser Smith-Rice again. Did his team a solid there. You can see the formation's just starting to spread apart. I think the fatigue of the work rate these guys have been putting in is starting to show.
Yeah, it seems to be just like the player behind the wing, we call them in New Zealand, just maybe a bit delayed behind the New Zealand
Smith
formation.
there just getting turned around and around and around.
Aussie's doing really, really well.
Daniel
to have
Hoglinger.
Numbers.
Aussies are taken out to a danger zone, but I think New Zealand have cleared it fully to the side wall now. You can look out the window and see that. A lot of New Zealanders down. There's only 2 white caps on the surface. They're certainly doing plenty of work. Australia running towards the back wall. Good clutch tackle there by someone who's...
good knockdown.
Jeez, that's a speculative throw. New Zealand probably a little bit lucky the refs called that one actually, because that could very easily have been an Australian goal just then. Okay, Australia's calling its timeout. I've lost track of the timeouts. How many we've had? We've had Nick's called one this half.
I think both teams have now called one.
And now they're out, so that's both teams used them up. Jack Penrose getting some applause from home. Good drives, good solid work on the wall.
Aussie here, we're setting up. They need to keep that puck, I think, away from their goal as much as possible. This is exactly where they want to be. They have 2 minutes to use up to get this victory, and it'll really put them in a good standing for when they come to quarters and final and crossovers and stuff.
It's dangerously close to a game of 2 halves kind of comment. Mostly we want to keep the puck out of our own goal.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but
not wrong.
They're leading. They just need to keep the puck, away from their goal tray and just waste some time would be what I'd be doing. New Zealand will make a mistake, but then also you can't trust New Zealand. They're so fast, so quick, and they're gonna.
Again, Australia's fooled New Zealand into clearing it into the middle of their own goal.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, if he could just slide that under. Oh, that's a great intercept by. Who's number 8 again? I've got it wrong. It's Ben Robinson again.
Yeah, Alex Barker passing.
He's a big
across.
unit, isn't he? He's got huge windmill arms. He's such a tall bloke. Jack too. Jack
New
Daly.
Zealand does a big turn in the middle. It's getting intense. Estevan. Around turning, passing it back to a New Zealand player. But then the Aussie numbers are coming through hard and strong.
Steve-O going for that corner.
Ball's been
Refs
made.
have called something though. That's a penalty shot. No penalty goal. Right, this New Zealanders obviously did something pretty bad in there. And if you took that player away, that would be, what's the right word for it? A probable goal, certain goal?
Almost certain goal.
Almost certain goal.
Almost certain goal is a penalty goal. So must have just been a while on the goal tray there. Couldn't see it in the video, but yeah, it was a goal.
Too messy, but for us to see. But clearly there's 3 refs there, and they've got the eagle bird's eye view.
So
maybe I can smush 2 cliches together at once.
Yeah, well done. New Zealand here have lost the match. Only 30 seconds left in the game, but played a really good game, and they'll push hard and try to prove themselves here. Never give up, and hopefully put some pressure on the Aussie boys.
So flicking it under your own butt, it doesn't work often.
Oh, that's hard to see.
So we lost it. New Zealand may burgle a goal right at the end here, but the refs have stopped it, and they're saying New Zealand has gloved the puck, and it was number 9, I believe. They're sending number 9 or number 10 out.
No, just warning, just saying. Oh yeah, he's out.
No, they're pointing at the side.
That's clapping in the background isn't for him being sent out.
It's Mitchell Thomas Beck, if I read the number right. So he'll be out for the last 15 seconds of the game. So New Zealand will be looking to put absolute red line everything into this one to get that 1 goal back consolation, take it 2-1. Jack Penrose stops him, but the second New Zealander gets him, the Australian goalie saves it. Steve-O's in there, and they're not going to let that come off the wall. It's 2-0 to Australia.
Oh, well done.
We knew it was going to be close. I think maybe 2-0 might be slightly unlucky for the New Zealanders. The puck was on the tray, both ends. But I think that's probably a fair result. I think the Australians had the leather on them.
Yeah, for sure.
Not by much, but just enough at the right moments.
We're very happy with that. A good victory to Australia. New Zealand looked like in the first half they were really in it. Second half they started to fall apart with all those Simmons, and it just is typical. When you have people out, it makes it much harder. And they didn't really restructure themselves in the last little bit. Whether Australia was just playing more aggressive and didn't let them, or whether New Zealand couldn't get back into the game. But yeah, it was a really good game. They're playing really well. 2-1. I can't wait to see them versus each other again potentially in the future at this comp.
Having more Sinbin time than they probably would have liked. We saw that infographic at the start where there's only been 1 minute for both those teams combined, and yet in that game with probably another 5-6 minutes. Actually, probably more, because I think there's a couple of 2 minutes in there as well. So certainly a lot of Sinbin time for 2 teams who pride themselves on not being foully would be something you'd mention the coaches might have them up about.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, that's Ben and I signing up.
Thanks very much, guys.
See you fellas later.
Later. Cheers.